Right, hello guys, it's Lewis here. Actually filming after the game. It's like, I don't know,
Hallelujah.
45 minutes after the game maybe. Right, basically to summarise, it was a game of very hard conditions and
yeah, we'll give it that.
There was a lot of wind and it was a lot of long ball football.
The sun was out, it was pretty bright, but there was a lot of breeze and like it was really hard to judge where the ball was going to go.
Teams
were exactly the same as who played against Swindon.
So, yeah, here was the team. It was exactly the same as the Swindon game. Josh Pritchard was sitting more defensively. The arrows mean came off and the arrows mean came on. Doug Lofts, obviously the captain as normal. Justin Edinburgh did have a touchline ban for this game, which we do mention later on in the video. John Marquise became away with a man of the match performance. You'll see why. And, yeah, that was pretty much the same team, same everything. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say on this lineup for the game. Yeah, to start off quite early, Pritchard went off injured again. Probably going to be out for another long period of time. But Aaron Morris came on. He played quite well, I think, to be fair. In the defence.
His first game after his injury, as we've mentioned before. Yeah, he did do a pretty good game, actually. Right,
so the Doncaster goalkeeper, which I've mentioned in the last video, was Stephen Bywater, who was on loan at Gills not that long ago. Made 14 appearances for Gills, saved a penalty, conceded a lot of goals. Probably a couple of own goals along the way. Yeah, he got clapped when he came out for the second half and stuff. A bit of banter between the Gills fans and him. So, to go on to Doncaster's goal. Basically, they had a lot of free kicks from like further back areas. It was probably about 40 yards out, 35 to 40 yards out. And I think...
Yeah, it said 40 yards out.
Yeah, it was a bit of a poor decision by Nelson because like as soon as he kicked the ball, it sort of seemed as if he was coming to get the ball. But it...
Yeah, so he was like rushing out and then the taker of the free kick just caught him out. Shot from where he was and went straight in. It was actually a really good free kick.
Yeah, it was a bit of a spin out. It was just like, wait, what? Because neither team really did anything to get like on top of the game, really. Because I reckon if Doncaster had a taller striker, they might have nicked that because they had quite fast players, but like they for the long ball.
That's true.
Yeah, we had Marquis, so it was a bit of a spin out, and then we had a free kick. I can't remember who took it. Hesen Tyler Martin, one of them, and John Marquis just nips in this another goal.
It's on the end, heads it in, so it was 1-1.
Ends his mini goal drought of 2 games.
So that was half time, and you and Ollie did the shootouts again.
Yeah, my team won 2-1. It was both teams are pretty crap, to be honest. Second half, it was a lot of long ball after long ball. We found out before the game that Edinburgh had a 1-game ban. Touchline ban.
It's an Edinburgh manager, yeah.
Yeah, because of comments made a foul a previous game. But he was at the touchline, no, not the touchline, he was in the stands and Steve Lover went and he entirely took charge.
That's probably a decisive point in the game, I think, with Justin Edinburgh not being there.
Yeah, and certain substitutions, like Luke Norris came on, he had the chances, didn't really execute them. Doncaster did have quite a strong defence, to be fair. And
yeah, they did. Like literally, they were really strong and tall.
A lot of our attack came from the left side, which I thought was kind of unlucky because Brandy Garmston has just gone back from West Brom. This game, it would have been ideal for him.
Yes.
Joe Martin had lots of space, and Martin's not the fastest of players.
Yeah, their fullbacks were determined on strength and like defensive abilities. Like he would be perfect against them because they just can't catch up to him.
I'm really not the biggest fan of Joe Martin.
Yeah, to be fair to Joe Martin, he is a good player in some points, but he's not a League One player.
I think he'd make a good midfielder. Like he's like maybe a defensive. Like he's strong, plays the ball.
That's true.
We did have quite a good chance. It might have been Marquis again when he headed it and was it Marquis? It lobbed Bywater and then it was headed off the line.
It was Dak. It just ended up being a shot. Bywater had nowhere near it because he can't make saves, and it was cleared off the line by someone. I'll try to look for the tweet. Andy Butler. Andy Butler was the Doncaster player that cleared it off the line from Dak's shot.
Luke Norris, he had a chance. We didn't have the best view of it.
This is the chance that he got leading afterwards.
He got played
the only touch that McGlashan got.
He got played through. It was like 1-on-1, and then like it wasn't straight 1-on-1. It was sort of like to the right. Yeah, basically it was to the right, and he dragged it wide, which was quite annoying.
I mean, you thought differently, but I thought it was a pass. I think he was expecting Marquis or Loft or Hesen Tyler or someone to be on the end of it. I think it was a pass alongside the goal, so you could just tap it in from a yard out. But you and Ollie seemed it was a shot to me.
Yeah, I did think it was a shot. Also, Ollie, if you didn't know, has like a massive love for John Egan. And
who doesn't?
And basically, Ollie's first game this season was against Leyton Orient in the Cup. Egan scored such a good header. And then ever since...
That Ollie saw, and then that love has just continued from that match.
Yeah, and ever since, he hasn't scored a header. And today, Egan... Oh, alright, Ollie just wants Egan to score. And Lofts had a corner. It came in. Egan was unmarked. It was just too high. And then after that, he won a header and he just missed it. And Ollie was just like...
Yeah, it was going to escalate towards a goal, I thought. Because the first time, the cross was just too high and he couldn't touch the ball. The second time, the cross came in and he headed it over the goal. So I thought the third time, he'll put it in the net. But he didn't get a third time. So basically what they got was... they got a green cloth that is similar to what you'd lay a snooker table with. They just chucked it over where the manager would be standing and all of that. And it was just so bad. It wasn't even straight or anything. It was all bagged up as if someone just chucked a rag on the floor. I saw in Justin Edinburgh's interview afterwards that he said both teams tried really hard. He thought we tried best, but both teams will think that should have got 3 points out of that. I can respect that.
We're 14th now, so they've gone down, but
they've gone down 2 places.
Yeah, we're not going to get relegated, but I don't think we'll get promoted either. It'll just be...
Yeah, we're going to be mid-table.
Yeah, it'll be
We have a chance. I saw a Justin Edinburgh interview as well before the game, saying that the top 5 are decided, he said. There's just 1 space left in the top 6 that is up for grabs. But there's 11 teams that are within 5 points from each other.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next game, yeah, I got mentioned, 2 weeks' time. It's Colchester, I think. I am not going to be there, so there won't be a video, but Jim will be there, so we can talk about it.
I'll be there.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Subscribe, like,
do all of that crap,
follow everything, and
you guys just you really help me out. Why don't you comment, just say what you liked about the video, and why don't you share it to all your friends, because all your friends fucking hate you.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.